The following is a semi-final match for Rise to Wrestling Royalty with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, he is one half of FlyDeath, Zack Mason.
Now Brad Gilmore, we just heard from Brendan Steen. And in our transition moments ago, I was saying it's the postseason. You talk about Yankees, Astros here tonight. Wouldn't it be wonderful if either one of those teams could have just got a bye to the World Series, right? Well, Brendan Steen now has one.
Brendan Steen definitely has one. I know we're going to have someone standing by with him. And, of course, Brian Keith, just talking about that big main event championship match he has on. He has here a little later on against Ruthless Ryan Davidson, the Bear, the final boss, the first ever Grand Slam champion in Row history. But now we're back here with Zack Mason, his second match here tonight. But he still looks like he's got plenty of energy, and he's going to need it for his opponent.
And his opponent from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 265 pounds, Edge Stone.
Earlier tonight, Edge Stone almost sent Isaiah into the afterlife. What will happen here between he and one half of Team FlyDeath? Zack Mason looking to break out as a single star in Reality of Wrestling, win this tournament, it's guaranteed. But Edge Stone could grab the scepter, could grab the robe, could grab the crown, and could be the fiercest king we've ever seen.
Here we go, Matt Topolsky. The thing about Zack Mason is he's used to being the bigger man in the ring. He's used to having the size advantage. Now, he does not. We see a bigger Edge Stone. And you got to wonder if Zack is feeling any, I don't know, emotional despair after having to go out there and fight his brother, his tag team partner, Warren Johnson.
Didn't look like there was a lot of emotional despair when he walked out of the ring celebrating while his partner was holding out his hand.
Well, I mean, they spoke in the back. Everything seems cool. But I'm saying that has to play a little bit into your mentality of like, okay, look, something's going on with my team. I'm going to have to repair that rather, but I still have to go out there and compete.
This much I would agree on. And which brings me back to the point that I made earlier here tonight in this tournament. Edge Stone, he's not bringing a chip on his shoulder into this tournament. There's no bad blood. There's no personal affairs here. He simply has one game plan and one singular focus, and that is to win this tournament. And I think that's what gives him a strategic advantage. However, Brendan Steen with that bye, all bets are off. It is a remarkable task to ask an athlete to compete in combat 3 times in one night. One of these two will have to do it and be successful the 3rd time in order to be crowned royalty.
Absolutely, and you know, Zack Mason had a little bit of a longer contest against Warren Johnson than Edge Stone did against Isaiah. Wondering if there's going to be any show.
Kick out.
Wonder if Zack Mason's going to show any of that in this ring. We got to see, does he have the gas tank, Matt Topolsky? Does Edge Stone have the gas tank? We'll find out.
We've seen a lot more in the Reality of Wrestling of Zack Mason than we have of Edge Stone. What we've seen of Edge Stone has been, quite frankly, perfect. But Zack Mason, pin attempt here, 1, 2 to finish it off. No. Zack Mason has showed us in the pursuit of FlyDeath's first tag team championships, the heart, the guts that he has inside himself. There was a night where he almost single-handedly won those titles for he and his tag team partner who went down with a knee injury. Zack Mason has something in him. But will it be enough? Will it be the edge he needs to beat Edge Stone? That is the question.
Right now, Stone taking advantage in this match and trying to wear down We're trying to wear down Zack Mason, doing it by any means necessary, and that's how you got to look at it here. Here's the thing. We talked about it in the opening contest here this evening. You have to try to win these matches as quickly as humanly possible. So that means maybe not cheating, but just bending the rules a little bit in order to get an advantage. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You talk about the MLB Championship Series. You think that if you get into late innings, the pitcher's not just going to, put a little wax on his hand, put a little wax on the ball, try to give a little extra torque, a little extra spin to get that batter out. I mean, you do whatever you can. Oh, wow. What a right hand. I don't know how Zack Mason didn't fall down flat on his face after that as Edge Stone throws him into the corner, or throws him into the ropes. Oh, wow. Well, that's it.
Here, 1, 2, Edge Stone's going to move on. No!
Once again, shout out to Jason in the Super Chats. He says that he has the gas tank to compete inside of the Rise to Wrestling Royalty. Shout out to Jason. Thank you for your Super Chat.
Well, Jason, we are sitting here at ringside, and I'm going to tell you what, you're going to need quite a gas tank against either of these two.
Absolutely. And I see fans talking about it live in the chat room here on the Reality Wrestling YouTube channel. People are trying to figure out who's going to challenge Will All-Day for that television championship. That match is coming up next. Will All-Day's Open Television Championship Challenge.
Hey, Brad Gilmore, and interestingly enough, let's think about some of the competitors that either did not qualify or have been excluded from this tournament. Or perhaps it's someone that competed earlier here tonight and wasn't victorious. Maybe it'll be Rex Andrews. Maybe it'll be Gino.
Hey, that's a great point. Maybe even, hey, wait, here's the thing. I mean, it wouldn't be smart strategy, but, Brendan Steen could go back out there and try to get his television championship and then lock up the Rise to Wrestling Royalty tournament for himself. There's all kinds of possibilities.
We would never hear the end from him if that were to occur. And you know what, Brad? That's actually not a bad point. I mean, he does have a bye, so it would still only be 3 matches in one night. Zack Mason looking to make this the end of his second matchup. No!
Oh, my goodness, so
what
close.
A near fall. Brad, you got to think about the deck that is stacked against either of these two. More specifically, Zack Mason. For Zack Mason to get through an athlete the size of Edge Stone and then face a fresh and ready to go Brendan Steen in the final, who is coming off a bye. Oh, wait a second.
Well, Isaac Bouillon got a little bit.
The official was just brushed there.
Oh! Edge Stone going to the outside. Isaac Bouillon, I think got caught up there.
Well, Zack Mason checking on the welfare here of this official. I don't know if perhaps he lost a contact lens or something. Oh, wait just a second! Brad, that's Warren Johnson! Warren Johnson with a shot from behind. Zack Mason didn't see it.
Zack Mason didn't see it. All he sees is Edge Stone back in the ring.
Oh, wait a second.
Oh!
He hits him again with that Blue Thunder Bomb. Cover 1, 2, 3.
And he wins.
Here is your winner, Zack Mason.
Zack Mason is moving on to the finals of the Rise to Wrestling Royalty, courtesy of a little help from his tag team partner, Warren Johnson, and he has no idea that he was involved.
No, I mean, as far as he knew, he knocked Edge Stone over the top rope, went to check on the referee, and then when he turned his back, Edge Stone was back in the ring. And Warren Johnson was gone. I'm not exactly sure what Warren's motivations were there. But Zack Mason advances into the finals, and Matt Topolsky, that's the breaking news we now know. We're going to see Zack Mason versus Brendan Steen. The winner will be declared Wrestling Royalty here tonight.